Hello. Today we're here at Sage Intracoastal Residences, one of the newest luxury waterfront developments here in Fort Lauderdale. And I had the pleasure today of sitting down with one of their sales executives, Jamie Cristancho. Let's get into the interview. So for buyers who aren't familiar with Sage Intracoastal, how would you describe the project, and what are some things that would make it stand out between other projects in Fort Lauderdale?
One thing that definitely makes Sage stand out in Fort Lauderdale is going to be the boutique part of the project, which is only 44 residences, and we're located on the Intracoastal Waterway with protected ocean views, which is something that nobody else has.
What are the type of buyers that you've been seeing come to your project? Is it a lot of people looking to move in or have second homes, or are you also seeing some investors stop by?
We're seeing a lot of second homes and pretty much a lot of empty nesters, people from New York, Chicago, or from here in the west side of Broward County that are downsizing from their big houses, but they're still looking for that house in the sky. These residents really provide an ample space for them to live with ocean views, to terraces, plenty of space to feel like it's a home, but still have that condo living to be able to lock it up and travel anytime they want.
So I was on the VR. Building looks amazing. So could you tell me a little bit about the inspiration on, the Sage's design and the architectural vision?
Yes, the architect really wanted to do like a glass masterpiece here in the city that had a wellness component within it. So the exterior of the building shines like a diamond, and then the interior of the building is all curated for the lifestyle of the buyer with spas, gyms, amenities that are relaxation oriented. So that's kind of the way that we're thinking about the buyer's lifestyle.
And can you share some about the price ranges and some of the differences that buyers will get at different price points?
Yeah, so our residences start at 2.9 million. That's for the 3-bedroom plus 10, 3.5 bathrooms. Those are flow-through residences with an east and a west terrace and outdoor kitchens. They have beautiful views of the Intracoastal and the ocean. And then if you want a 4-bedroom floor plan, we start at 4 million for those floor plans. It's a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath. It's a 3,200 square foot floor plan that has unobstructed 180 degrees of all of Fort Lauderdale, which makes it a one-of-a-kind project, one-of-a-kind residence, starting only at $4 million price point.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I almost thought I was about to fall off the terrace on the VR. What are some of the amenities that buyers have been most excited about?
Definitely the spa. The spa has been a hit. It's a wonderful space with his and her sections that has your steam room, your sauna, a cold plunge, and an extra large jacuzzi area. So that has been amazing. But also one thing that a lot of the guys have been loving is the golf simulator that we have. In the golf simulator, you could spend a whole bunch of hours with friends and family while your other family members are in other amenities. So it gives a little bit of a variety within the building.
So what does the purchase process look like for a buyer, from timelines, deposits, and estimated completion time?
We make it as easy as possible, but always in pre-construction. The perk is to buy as soon as possible. So you get to choose that unit that really matches what you want, because once those are sold, you're never going to see them again. And the earlier you buy it, the best price you're going to get. As we go along with the project, there's price increases. So as soon as you get into contract, we do a 30% down payment, which is really split into 4 different payments: 15% at contract, 5% 6 months after, another 5% 12 months after, and your last 5% to complete the 30 is 18 months after, and then the balance is due at closing. So yeah.
And I know you had just mentioned it, but how many units have you guys sold out of total? And obviously there's no certainty in this, but from what you might know or might guess for an interested buyer, when do you think there might be a price jump, coming in the future?
So currently we're a little bit over 30% sold on the project.
Okay.
And we started building about 2 months ago. So we are definitely on our way. We scored our construction loan, and that's completely closed on. And we expect to finish the project in the 3rd quarter of 2027. So it really depends as sales go along. We do different price increases. We are first release pricing, but we never know when the next one's going to come.
So for someone who's comparing, Sage with some other new construction opportunities here in Fort Lauderdale, what would you like to tell somebody who's, watching this and might be considering Sage as an option?
Yeah, so out of all the projects that are going on right now at the beginning of 2026, we're going to be the first one that's going to be fully finished for the buyer. We're finishing construction and turning to the buyer the 3rd quarter of 2027. So that's important. And also we're a very private boutique building. All the other projects around the area are 120 units plus. So you're going to get a lot of different people living with you, and Sage is very private, very boutique. So that's one of the things that it sets us apart. And we're also on the Intracoastal Waterway with those views. That is very important. There is no other building that's getting built up like that. And then the other ones are pretty much either downtown with heavy traffic, lots of noise. So we're in a very secluded private area, which makes it a very exclusive project.
Okay, that wraps up this interview. If you're interested in more information about Sage Intracoastal, you can find my contact details right here down below.